What has your greatest achievement in life? What was your greatest achievement in life?
Or is it still to come?
Well, I don't think so.
Maybe you'll still be a skydiver.
Yeah, you can skydive.
Yeah,
Skydiver.
I can still skydive.
That would be awesome.
You read about that in the paper every once in a while. That some 90-year-old lady
That's right.
Yeah.
went down in
Yeah.
I don't think that'll be
The
me.
oldest lady on it. Jumping off a plane.
Run a marathon.
Yeah.
Go
that's
to
what
the
it should
What do you
world
think your
records
greatest
book.
achievement was,
The
Mom?
oldest lady.
my
So
goodness.
far.
So far in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably raising my family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I didn't do anything too spectacular in my life.
Raising 10
But I
kids.
had a good life. I'm not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
A few little ups and downs here and there, but everybody has them.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else have a question?
If this is, you don't have to answer this, but describe each one of your one of your children.
Each child.
Each child. Best characteristic.
And what was the last part?
Describe each
Child.
child's best characteristic. Best characteristic.
Their characteristics.
Yeah, their
Each
best
child's
characteristic.
one best characteristic?
Yes, one
Wow.
Or even just a word to describe them,
Yeah.
maybe even.
Yeah,
What children? Which one?
One word.
just their
Are
child.
you saying
First thing that comes to mind.
Like
So who's the oldest? Do you guys know?
Doug.
Doug. One word.
one word? Doug was very quiet and serene. He would be very dependable. When I sent him to his first basketball game when he learned how to drive a car, he took all the kids, most of the brothers and sisters along, the little ones I suppose didn't go, but took them to the basketball game in town, and he had them home at 10 o'clock, like a good son.
Wow.
And I was kind of surprised at that, but I thought that was nice, that was good. Because
Yeah.
I was a little concerned, when you drive off with a car load. Well, I don't know how many he had, maybe 4 or 5.
Is that all?
Only 5.
that's half of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris,
Oh,
right?
did you want to say more about Doug?
No, I was only supposed to say one thing.
Right, okay. Go ahead. Who's next in
There's
line?
lots of things I
Chris.
could add
That
to it,
one.
but now what? Chris is next, and she's in
I
our
don't want to hear
presence,
about it.
so we gotta watch what we say a little bit.
Right, yeah.
She'll come over here and clobber me yet. Chris was good too.
Chris, come
She
here,
was
bud.
responsible to being the oldest girl in the family, She got lots of responsibility at a young age too. And of course, she was very sick when she was 6 months old, was it?
Oh, yeah, 6.
With spinal meningitis. That's a serious business.
Okay.
And they didn't think she was going to live either. We took her down to the University of Minnesota, and they were kind of shaking their heads like, we'll take care of her, but she won't make it.
Wow.
But she made it.
You're a fighter.
Yeah, she came home.
Yay!
Little Chris was like,
I want to live!
wow, that must have been scary as
Oh,
heck.
Lord.
It
Let
was.
me live.
Plus, Doug was a baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
He was a baby too.
Yeah,
And
about a
they
year
were both
old
babies
children.
at that time, you might say. But she was a fighter, I guess. I don't know. That's
Yeah, that's
a
what they say.
serious-
Some babies are fighters.
Who's next? Tony?
Tony.
Oh,
Boy, oh boy.
Oh, the man who
Tony.
made me bumpy.
Tony was a jokester in the family.
The
Say
what?
that again, Mom. Hold on.
Tony was a jokester in the family.
yeah.
He always had something funny to say at the dinner table.
Even as a little tyke?
Yeah, when he was pretty young already.
Interesting.
And yeah, I think he was one of our first kids that had to go into the doctor to have a cut sewed up.
Stitched.
We had stitched up. It wasn't it was serious enough that it had to be stitched, but that was a big deal in those days. Nowadays,
Do you remember what
put a
happened?
Band-Aid on it, and there
Yeah.
was something I think with the pigs, with the hogs. I don't
So it was a
remember.
bad cut.
Yeah, it was a bad cut that time. Well, I thought it was.
No doubt about that. He needed
Yeah.
Something.
It's
Yeah,
deep.
Stitches.
that's right.
Tony.
And
But anyway, he enjoyed life. I think Tony did because he always had something funny to say. If somebody'd say something dumb,
There's
he'd
still
add something
always
to it.
something funny to say.
Yeah.
Mark was a little bit more quiet, a little bit more on the quiet side.
What?
what?
What surprises you?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem that way, huh?
No.
Oh, more quiet than Tony anyway, I can tell you that. It always seemed like Mark kind of lived in Tony's shadow.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe that's probably not right either. But who's next? Suze?
Suze.
Dun dun dun.
Suze, well, I don't know what to say about Suze. She's accomplished a lot in her life too, I think, already. Going to 4 years of college and getting teaching jobs isn't always as easy as it looks, I don't think.
She had music in
anyway,
her since
she
she was
accomplished
5
it.
years old. She was taking piano lessons already.
What?
She had
Wasn't she?
music in her when she was 5 years old, right? Because she started taking piano lessons then.
Yeah, she probably did.
Yeah, she's still at it today. With the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she stuck with that music really
Yeah.
good. Really practiced when she had to,
Oh,
without me
yeah.
telling her all the time, you know. Most kids don't like to practice. I took piano lessons too for about 6 or 7 months. And I hated practicing like I hate mud, you know. So
I hate
my
snakes.
parents finally said, you don't have to continue if you don't want to. So I sure didn't want to, so I quit. But I've been sorry ever since. So I've been trying to tell my kids as they were growing up, you have to practice. You'll be sorry if you don't. Well, some listened and some didn't.
Who was
Whatever.
it?
That wasn't the biggest deal in their lives, but
wasn't.
Suze kept practicing.